Hey.
We have new intro audio.
Wow, audio sounds great today.
It ended so abruptly and aggressive.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody.
You may or may not have noticed that the set has kind of changed slightly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, nothing.
We do have the board of winners, losers, and everything in between.
Winners, losers. The truth board.
Yeah, this is the hard truth board.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Sometimes we say we'll be in touch, and we're not in touch.
You could tell that we definitely needed this, especially for everyone watching in. Like, you could tell where you are in the magazine and going forward. You know.
That's right.
I was not on the air completely.
Are you sure?
I was wondering the same thing. I'm like,
So, what did you guys do over the weekend? Julia, what did you get up to?
I don't know. I think I just hung out.
That
I
was
didn't
it?
really do much.
The
Chores.
sun was out.
Yeah, that's right. What did I do?
Nothing.
Just hang out outside.
You cave dweller.
Went for a couple runs, I think.
Oh, okay.
Did chores.
I had a very
Fitness.
exciting
Fun stuff.
automotive weekend.
All right, Adam, what did you get up to
It's
over
not
the weekend?
good for the most part. Well, it's like 50% good. So, on, what did we say? Well, last week, we were here on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I had a normal day Wednesday. And then Thursday, upon arriving at my other full-time employer's driveway, the water pump on my car failed.
What?
So my
On the
Lexus daily
IS?
driver
That's
is a
right.
dead car right now. It's sitting in the forest at my other job.
In the forest.
Yes, I banished it to the woods to stop leaking on the driveway.
Oof.
And then I got lent a Tesla from MPP.
Oh,
wow.
So now I'm driving a
Is it the
friggin'
white one?
Yeah, the one out
I
here.
saw a white one. I
Yeah,
was like,
So-
whose is
with
that?
fast
It's-
rims on it. I was like,
It's
who's-
quite literally my coworker's personal driving daily driver.
Wow.
And they were nice enough. to
Do you
throw
agree
me
with
the
Yusuf
car.
now and his love for Teslas?
I mean, they're all right, but this one's kind of a piece.
They are.
This one's not the best example. I like our other one there, but yeah, that's my story right now. I have no daily driver, and then also something has come full circle in this car world. It's a small circle, small world
Semicircle, some would say.
car story. So somewhere, I think it's on this wall. It's not on this wall.
What?
We did an issue, which I thought was out here, but it's
Oh,
not.
the GS?
There was a GS 300 on a cover of Pass Mag. It was the big body builds issue, I believe was what we called it.
Oh, I know that one.
And my man Eric, who owns that GS, put that car up for sale. What is happening here? Turn your notifications
That's
down.
my bad.
Is this just what we're looking at right now? All I see is the board. Okay, thank you. There we go. My man Eric had that GS featured. I wrote that feature however many years ago now, and he was selling the car. And the small world story is that the owner of the company that I work for outside of Pass Mag has bought that car. So a Pass Mag cover car from Chicago is coming here. He's dropping off this week. I'm really excited about it.
This week.
And it gets even funnier. Sasha, the man in question who owns that company that I work for, also used to write for Pass Mag and Ignition and do like motorsport stuff here at Pass, which is cool. And then to tie it all together, he also has an S14 before this dream car. And Eric, in the story, before he had his GS300, also had an S14, which he sold for his GS300. So the cycle continues.
That's
Whoever
so
he
weird.
sells this S14 to will one day sell it for a GS300. Seems to be how it's going to go. But how was your weekend, man? That's been my exciting 72 hours.
Well, my weekend consisted of a lot of body work again.
no.
I feel like this is like the third or fourth week. Back to back to back. Yeah.
Is this you?
So
Oh
this is
my
a quick
God.
little walk around I made. This was midway through the day, and I wasn't really done all my progress, but you can see, like, you know, I was getting all the body lines as perfect as possible. The hood, I had to go through so many different passes on sanding, primer, and then, you know, just making sure I got all the body lines, recording everything, showing off, you know.
OE hood?
OEM hood.
What happened to it?
The OEM hood, I crashed into the wall. It
Oh,
was,
right.
It was
How
totally,
could I
it was,
forget?
there was like a huge like 90-degree bend in it. I literally just grabbed a set of pliers and a hammer, and I felt like Thor, an Iron Man or something. And then they just like, you know, I machined it back out, and then a whole pound of Bondo on it.
Oh,
But
no.
even this rear quarter, like nothing was rusted, but it was so damaged. And yeah, I spent a lot of time primering it, getting it ready.
Honestly, not bad, all things considered.
Yeah. hopefully I drop it off for paint probably in this upcoming week or 2 weeks. But
Wow.
yeah, look, see,
Exciting.
that was the hood. So the amount of little rock chips and shit like that, I had
Hopefully
to sand out.
keep this out of the wall.
Yeah. See, that corner is where it was kinked up, and then that headlight was destroyed, so I had to replace that. I had to replace that fender. That whole like area is all brand new. But yeah,
Wow. I
That was-
don't envy that weekend.
it was no, dude, it was Sunday, the moment I woke up till the moment I fell
Oof.
asleep. Like I tell you, like I was dreaming about Bondo that whole night.
Dreaming about Bondo.
Yeah.
Have you've decided on the color?
Yes. I decided on the color like a year ago, but it is gonna be green. Very
Gang.
close to Adams,
Hell yeah. More green cars.
and we're trying to convince Yusuf to join us on the green venture. But yeah.
James Tinarella says my weekend consists of chopping front fenders. So much fun. It's the process of dialing in.
I
fitment,
did the
guess.
opposite. I was using Bondo to make front fenders.
Mm. Photos by CG. Curious which Lexus from Chicago it was. Mr. Chob's drifting GS300. You may have seen at Final Bout and other similar
Yeah,
similar
that
drifting
thing is
events.
like
It rocks. It makes like a good 500 something, maybe 600 something horsepower out of the JZ.
it looks very similar
It's
to
fast.
Hertz.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
not too far off of Hertz. But yeah, it's coming home. I'm gonna do a burnout in it. We'll post it soon.
Perfect.
What do we do in this episode? We got a lot for our audience here. I know a bunch of you are tuned in, so hello. If you've just joined us, hello.
Welcome to
I know we have an event, and it's a fun event
Mhm.
because it's called Dreamers of Drift. And I think Harjan, you wrote the event coverage for this last week, did you not?
Yeah, I put it up. Dreamers of Drift. Like it's such a cool event looking at it from outside. And even like the people that showed up, like there was a lot of support going on here, and you could tell that this is like kind of like an autocross track. Like
I was gonna say
it's not really
the
essentially.
venue looks interesting.
Yeah, and I like this. I love grassroots drifting, and obviously it's getting harder and harder. Racetracks are closing left, right, and center.
Hang on, what? Is that Ford Fusion?
Oof.
I mean, predictable result. No offense, but what are you doing?
Wow, that's kind of cool.
If I mean no disrespect. If I go to a drift event and I see a Ford Fusion, I'm leaving.
I don't know, man.
I'm staying to see what it does.
Oh,
Yeah.
we saw. Uh-oh. Football helmet, front bash bar.
But yeah,
Seems like the community here is really good.
Like-
Everyone's like talking and vibing.
yeah, and I kind of like events like this because the people are pretty much there just to have fun. Like
Mhm.
That's fair.
their cars aren't
Oh my
like
God.
I would say
Woof.
final belt level by any means.
That's putting it nicely.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, but these cars are meant to be driven hard, and you don't care about consequences. Whereas, like final bout, you might be thinking, oh shit, if I hit something, this bumper is like $10,000,
Mm.
Right.
sort of thing.
Oh, we have some intel. Jamie says that's a pro spec driver in a rear wheel drive converted Fusion with the Ford Mustang suspension. What are you doing, man?
That's
crazy.
sick.
No, it's not.
I kinda
It's
like
actually
it.
the
I want to
opposite
see
of
that
sick.
clip again.
I want to see what happened with
That's
the
like
car.
that's
but
like the
why?
epitome of sleeper. A Ford
That's
Fusion.
the
Just
epitome of something. Do we have a guest for this? I feel like we have an attendee or driver or both.
Yeah, I mean, I
yeah.
am here.
Do we have Brian?
Hey.
Hey.
Yo, this must be Brian. Brian, what's going on, dude?
Man, I'm just sitting here living the dream.
Oh.
really hard.
I can't hear him. Hold on one second. We're gonna try and turn you up.
Technical
The old technical difficulties. Your weekly episode here. Can we turn him up?
One of the sliders. I don't know. Can you hear me now?
I can like hear that you're talking, but I can't hear what you're saying. If that makes sense. Give us a second. We've moved our audio control off the table, so I can't even like toy with it. It's over there. Just give us a hot second.
Oh, I think I heard some.
Testing.
Oh, this one says.
Testing.
Hey,
you.
what's up, Brian?
How's it going, guys? You guys doing good?
I'm doing good, man. What was the vibe? What was your role at this event? Were you driving? Were you just visiting? Shooting? What was the deal?
Yeah, I was driving the gray Mustang with the flame graphics on it.
Sick.
Sick.
Okay. So, first question: what is the venue? Where is this going down?
Yeah, so this is put on by James and Randall, Dreamers of Drift in Austin, Texas. Takes place at the Travis County Expo Center. So they let us come out there and kind of set up. It's like a giant skid pad.
It's
But as
actually
you can see,
sweet.
they let us put down lines and kind of set up our own tracks. And then in a separate section, there's like a giant 3 figure 8. So,
Sick.
and that's typically for people who are coming out to learn how to drift, so they can kind of figure out their car,
For
learn how
sure.
to initiate that kind of deal. And then the big track is for the seasoned guys that want to go out in tandem and throw down some laps.
That's awesome.
It actually looks like a cool little track there. I was surprised this is just like at an event center. You guys did a good
Yeah,
job.
I would
setting up.
expect it to be a lot tinier. Like that's a lot of room.
Yeah, I wouldn't call this a skid pad at this point. You guys have like a mini track. That looks fun.
Yeah, it's definitely a mini track. You have to go at it with speed,
Right.
or you won't be able to link the rest of the track. And that's what I learned at this event.
I like that. So what was the general vibe of the event? Was there a lot of drivers? Was the focus on, seat time and tandem practice and things like that? What was it like?
Yeah, so this was actually the first comp for Dreamers of Drift in Austin, and it was a 235 tire rule.
Oh,
So
I like
a lot
that.
of us, the first half of the day, were just trying to figure out, get our bearings with a 235 tire. Because for me in the Mustang, it felt like I was on ice.
Right.
And by the end of the day, there was 3, 4, and even 7 car tandems going down.
way.
I heard you bring up final bout, so that was definitely the vibe. It was a ton of fun.
Dude,
Oh, that's awesome,
sick.
man. What's your experience like drifting? I know you mentioned probably used to bigger tires. You making like high power? Do you have a lot of experience doing this?
No, this is only my 5th drift event. I came from the autocross road racing side.
Hell yeah.
I did Optima Ultimate Street Car in a Dodge Challenger SRT. So
No
that
way.
was a ton of fun, but I've always been a fan of drifting. And I finally just leapt into it. My first tandem battle was actually my first competition at this event. So it was a lot of fun. Big learning curve.
That's
Yeah.
wicked, man. How'd you do? Out of curiosity.
In the again, my first tandem ever was my first battle ever. I did better than I thought I would. And then after competition was over, we just kind of kept that energy going, and we did a 3-car tandem. And I slid into one of my friend's Mustangs, and I pushed in my rear quarter. And I think that's what was needed for everybody to just let loose. And from
Nice.
that point forward, for the rest of the day, it was probably just, it was like a dream come true. We were just 3 cars deep on each other's doors. For me, it was like, well, that's the worst that could happen. Like you mentioned, like I kind of built this car to learn and figure it out. So
Hell yeah.
I'm not really too worried about it. And that was the best driving I've ever done. It was amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome, man.
I swear that's when you can have the most fun is when you stop caring about your car and you drive. Like that's the best part.
For sure.
Yeah, everybody was. I tend to have the prettiest car out there, so I think people were a little worried about driving with me 'cause I'm still kind of new. But after the end of last event, people are like, "Okay, he's got it down now. Like he's one of the boys. Let's throw him in 3 and 4 car tandems." It was fun.
That's awesome, man. Appreciate you calling in and joining us for this. Do you want to shout out your Instagram handle so that people can find you if they want to see more of this pretty Mustang drifting?
Absolutely, Tirado Racing, pretty much on all social platforms. It's my last name. You can find me on anything. I do long form, short form, photos, you name it.
Awesome. That's
Cool.
Tirado, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Tirado Racing.
Sick.
Thank you for joining us, man. We appreciate you lending some insight on the event.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
See you around.
See you later, man.
See you.
That sounds fun.
That does sound fun.
That's such a cool
I'm
job.
impressed by the venue. Like an
Mhm.
event center, it had like elevation changes
Yeah.
and like a properly laid out track. That was cool.
And I like how like the entry into like I guess a mini track was like gravel, so easier to break traction for like a lot of those cars were low horsepower cars,
course.
right? Like BMWs and stuff like that. 235s though, that's like slicks for me.
No, it
I-
isn't.
I'm running like 215s in the back. Yeah.
Oh, like I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like a
like-
big tire for
Like,
you.
yeah,
yeah.
it's like
Yeah, if you're not making a lot of power, that's like a decent sized tire. I have 235s on my 240.
oh shit.
Like I make 400 horsepower on 235s, and it's like it's chill enough.
All right.
Definitely breaks them loose if needed, or if you're being silly.
Yo, what's your sidewall? Do you go for a high sidewall? 35, 40?
I want to say 35. I'll get back to you on that one.
Julia,
It's
what's
been a while.
yours?
I think mine are 35 too. I'm like thinking, I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, the 35.
Pretty sure. I don't like giant sidewalls.
Yeah,
I
I think
hate giant
for like a race car, Hell yeah, like meaty tires.
Like I
Yeah.
want
don't
it
know,
to go
street car, man.
straight with the rim. Yeah.
Oh, you don't
or
like a
wheel.
little bit of stretch to fit in the fender?
No, I like
No.
it when
I'm
it's
kinda
just
down.
when you drop your wheel on the ground and it just rolls on the tire. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I
I
got
hate.
you.
I hear that when you put your wheel down. It's like no, please no. All
Oh,
right.
man. Well, without further ado, oh my God, Jamie says Mustang stuff. I think she's talking about the Mustang crashing into the other Mustang, which is pretty funny.
They're attracted to each other.
Yep.
Now, we have some more features.
Oh,
Purple.
what?
Oh, hey, look at that. I didn't even get to finish my segue. It's up on the screen. All right.
That's fun.
This is Brandon's
I just had
96
McDonald's and I'm
Civic.
thinking Grimace.
I like the front end a lot.
That's it,
Wait.
dude. The front end, like I couldn't even recognize this car for a second.
Is that a full-size rear? Why did the music get louder? There's a full-size rear, but it's a different wheel. I guess so. It's yellow like the probably original spare tires. At least that's what it was like in like 90s
No, it's an
Nissans.
RPF one, is it not?
Yeah, but it's yellow.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say, well, it's the color theory, right? It's like the opposite.
Right?
Yeah, like
So,
the
I like
RPF
that.
one would be the McDonald's logo, and the
This
rest of the
looks
car would be Grimace.
Stupidly clean. I can't tell what's
look
going on in the front end. Does anyone
Right?
know? Is
It looks like a nice like
Like it's different, but I
Arrow.
don't know what.
the big splitter, right?
Yeah.
Those aren't. You know what? Do we have them on the phone? Because I'm gonna have to ask some questions.
It is
Uh,
very clean.
Hold
though.
on, before we get them on the phone, let me bring up the spec list because I am
Oh,
curious.
here we go. There's a video.
I
Oh,
think,
hey, there we go.
I think if
that's what I needed.
anything, Yusuf would probably ask for it to be slightly lower,
Oof.
but
There's a sweet titanium strut bar 3-point thing. Are those the OEM headlights? I don't
Everything-
know the
Ganadors?
generations well enough to know.
Everything looks very intentional.
Carbon fiber
no,
Ganadors potentially.
definitely not Ganadors. Yeah, OEM on a Civic. I think these Civics
No,
came
those
with
aren't
like the
Ganadors.
like hard plastic. Crappy
Kind of
mirrors.
sick.
I feel like this is very well executed.
Yeah, I like this.
Like there's been thought in every single piece.
Color coordination is
Yeah.
like top tier.
Titanium, the purple.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
engravings.
Okay.
On the strut.
This is one of the type of vehicles where like the longer you look at it, the more cool stuff you notice, and I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Was that the whole video? That was a loop, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, really
So
cool.
I like
I'm
that.
a fan.
Me too.
I want to know what else is going on here, so I'm gonna dig into my if I can find it.
Your archives. Archives for those viewing.
For those
For those at home.
For those at home.
for those with double-digit brain cells.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
I don't know where it is.
This is Team Emotion again.
Is it?
I believe so.
Oh,
Oh
dude,
my
it's,
God, that checks
it's a
out.
right-hand drive. That's kind of cool. I do like that.
I cannot find the information. There we go. What's today? April 29th.
Oh, dude,
Ba- ba-
even
ba-
the coilovers, the adjustment for it, the dampening adjustment
Mhm.
is color matched.
Oh yeah.
It's so cool.
Nice.
Yeah, look at it. Oh, Brandon.
All right. Do we have Brandon on the phone? Can we ask him questions? Brandon, you here
Hello?
with us?
Hey, Brandon.
Can you hear
what's
me?
up, man?
Yo, yeah. What's up, dude? Can you hear us?
How y'all doing?
I'm doing good, man. This is a sweet little Civic you got here.
Has your car ever been called Grimace before?
No. Actually, it's funny.
How's now?
You remember the Power Rangers movie, Dr. Ooze?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's sick, man.
This is a whole like front end conversion. Can you talk about the front end for anybody that might not be intimately familiar with the Honda and their generations, like me?
Yeah. So the front end, it's a Honda Damani front end from Japan. It came on like their sedan over there. It was a
Ooh.
different option.
I really like this. And then you have like
So-
everything kind of molded or changed up to match, like the custom front bumper to match it, and the fenders to match
Yeah.
it.
So like, the Damani like has no aftermarket support. Like people use like Civic Tigara lips to make a match.
Okay.
But the bumper is actually a J-Blow bumper that was custom molded to fit the Damani.
Wow.
Sick.
Like it's not even an option for the J-Blow. You know what I mean? It's like just for Civics.
Right. And I see you have
And
a
then
lot
the
of
same with the
chasing J's.
fenders. They're stage 21, and that's also made to fit.
Dude, this is really nice.
Mhm.
I'm on board with all of this. I like the whole thing.
Everything's been thought of. This is insane. How long have you owned the car for?
And the engine bay work. Damn.
I've owned it since 2006.
Nice.
was my first
oh,
car.
dude.
We love that.
Jeez.
Did you say it was your first car?
Yeah.
Super sick. I also noticed, I was looking through your story here. In 2009, you met Josh Kroll of Kroll's Customs. So starting to see some of the influence here, obviously.
Yes, sir.
Did he do work for
After
you?
that, it was all downhill from there.
What was
He was the one. He did all the paint and body. He's done. It's like EK4 right-hand drive conversion. He did that.
This checks out. This
All
has
the
his
paint work.
signature. The paint is beautiful. What is it?
It's Plum Crazy from Chrysler.
No way.
Oh.
Okay. That looks killer, dude.
Did they ever paint the PT Cruiser in this color?
Yes. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
That's so
Harjan's dream car.
Yeah.
it's gorgeous. I mean, it looks a lot better on this than it does a PT Cruiser.
No kidding.
Oh, thank you.
So
Great compliments, Harjan.
yeah, I tried, man. So Brandon, we do have kind of a new kind of voting system.
Is
in
that what it
place.
is?
I guess so. Or organizational system.
Organizational system,
I
yeah.
think
Yeah.
any one of us can make the executive decision and just override the other two. So
Yeah, I think
I wouldn't call it a voting
I think
system.
it's a unanimous decision here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would for sure feature this car. This is
Yeah.
wicked.
absolutely.
Yes.
I like your
Awesome.
choice of quality parts. The theme, obviously, the very clear attention to detail, and then like I like weird stuff, and your Honda Domani front end with all the stuff to match, and like do it well. You could have slapped a front end on this that like isn't good, but I think we're gonna get Harjan to put you right on the board here. Take your
Are you ready
headphones
for
off
this?
before you start walking,
I
bud.
know, he was about to pull the
That
whole
was going to
thing
be a
with
whole
them.
catastrophic disaster here in the studio.
Alrighty.
Moment of truth. Put this man on the board. Well, this guy's messing around, Brandon. I got a question. What's next? Are you gonna? Do you have any plans to like do more, or is this what you would call like it's finished and don't mess with it?
So
Great work.
right now, currently, the motor is out of the car.
Uh-oh.
It's getting completely rebuilt for turbo. And then that's going to be like the final end game, I think.
I like it. Yeah. You know what? My only complaint would be like more power, and you're already ahead of me.
More
So
power.
hell yeah, dude.
Exactly.
More
This
power.
this is killer. We support you, and thank you for submitting, man. Well deserved.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome
It's such an
car.
honor.
All right. Thanks for calling in. Holy
Brandon, we will
Just
talk to you again soon, man.
Close up.
massive.
Thank you. Looking
crowd
forward to
in.
hearing from you.
All right. Thanks.
Take care, man.
See-
Team
Bye-bye.
Emotion just cleaning house in here.
I said, can we get a count on how many emotion cars are
I
in the
no, you
selected
can't
list?
because I can't count that high. I don't know at this point. We had some interesting guesses. Acura EL front. I mean, close.
I think we're gonna have to change the name of the company from Past Mag to Past Motion. I don't know. I think they're kind of taking over.
I think I count like 5 or 6. No, here.
Too many. I don't know.
They're all over there, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Are those? That's not every feature that's made it, is it?
no.
I was gonna
These
say.
are just the ones that haven't been in the magazine yet.
Okay, because in the magazine, there's also like
A
at least
couple.
5.
Yeah. What can we say?
We love Team,
Team Emotion
Emotion.
is cleaning house this year. Whoa!
Ooh.
Oh,
Hey, it's John's Infiniti G37. Oh, okay. Interior's a lot. Its styling is interesting. I don't hate it though.
I do like the fact that they redid reupholstered the stock seats.
Hey, wait a second. That's a 4-door. It looks like he's custom worked the kit
oh yeah.
from a coupe into a 4-door, if I'm not mistaken. I guess we'll find out when we
I
talk
think
to
they
him.
make kits for the 4-door.
So many years ago, before your time, Harjan, when you were just a baby, we had a feature here in
my
past
God.
where somebody had the G37 or G35, I can't even remember, a sedan that they had. There was no kit for the sedan, and they had like custom molded the
Nice.
whole the coupe kit to fit like really really nicely
Oh.
on a sedan.
And they
I want to say
still
the
had the
feature
rear
was
door?
called Mars Attacks.
Ooh, this video.
And they still had the access to the rear.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it was Drew Evans. That was his name. Took the Liberty Walk kit.
Harjan wasn't watching.
No, he wasn't watching.
He doesn't care.
This one right here. Not bad, right?
Oh. Yeah, it looks like similar
And it was a G35.
body kit.
What about this car though?
I like it. attention to
Carbon fiber and Alcantara, everywhere in the interior. I love
I'm
it.
never gonna like these kits. That's the unfortunate reality. But it's not about what I like. It's about, is it done right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it is.
Yeah, I feel like it
I need to see
flows
more.
nicely into the front.
Oh, the carbon fiber is just exposed carbon fiber. Ooh. I'm losing points by the second, brother.
Kind of gives it, like, the whole front end just looks.
Well, let's see what I can dig up on this spec sheet. Oh, snap.
Sounds like you're finding gossip and secrets.
It's pretty powerful. Makes like almost 500 horsepower. It's a 3.7 supercharged Stillen Vortec V3, etc., etc. He's got stuff from Alpha GTRs from AMS. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Some neat rare parts. I wish I could see a better close-up of the engine bay.
Oh, those are Brom seats. Ooh. John, you with us?
From Texas.
Hello.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yo,
Hey.
we hear you. What's up, dude?
How's it going?
How's it going, guys?
Good, man. This is pretty damn cool. What a insane.
Thanks a
engine
lot.
build
You
you've
guys
got
mentioned
going
one
on.
of my heroes in the very beginning, Drew Evans,
Oh,
with
hell yeah.
Mars is the name of his car.
That's right. That's right.
And he's actually a Liberty Walk wide-body G37 sedan.
Yes.
So that's a pretty tough kit because that kit comes off of a coupe. There's probably going to be just one kit for the entire G37 sedan family, and that's it. You're looking at it.
Right. So what's going on with yours? What's your kit?
So that's AY Dynamics, and when I got it, I wanted to do something a little bit special to it, so I took it over to Gotti Custom Composites, and they made it carbon fiber for me. They skinned it. So
Interesting.
that took a long time to do.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I kind of took 2023 off because 2024 I took off, but 2022 and 23 were busy years for me. Matter of fact, I made it into PASMAG 173.
Oh, shoot.
Wait a second.
Do we have
We have that in front of
Yep.
us.
So you get to see, if you can pull that up, you can see what it used to look like. And
I'll go get it.
that was kind of my end point. I was going to quit. And then I thought, well, let's do what I always said I'd never do, and that's let's wide body.
Uh-oh.
So then here we are.
Damn, dude. How long have you had this car?
So I bought it in 2014 or 15. I can't really remember. I got hacked on my Instagram where I was keeping all the pictures and stuff. So
where's he
I'm
going?
looking at almost around 10 years on building it.
Oh,
Oh,
And
we
it's my
found you in the
first build.
magazine. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hardjohn's trying to focus it on the camera. He's not succeeding. Okay. Come on. Can I see that?
It was a pretty cool little photo shoot. We did it
Oh, hell yeah.
in front of a fire department. Yes, we asked.
That's
They
probably
said
the
if
safest
alarms
place.
went off-
Wow.
They said if the alarms went off, we'd have to move the car.
Classic. Oh, you won TBG at Tuned Originals in
Yes, sir.
Texas. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty complete build as far as like I don't think anything's not touched. I'm looking through the spec list and it's pretty massive.
Interior is perfect.
Oh, there we go. Get him on the board somewhere.
Interior is nice. Exterior, reskinned carbon fiber, which is nice. Do you have a trunk setup?
I do.
I believe I saw one in there.
Customs did that for me. Kamla at Customs here in Dallas did that. It's a floating tank, so the tank is welded to the top of the inside. Maybe you could see it on my IG, but it's welded to the top of the inside of the trunk, so the entire bottom of the trunk is available.
Oh,
Nice.
smart. Is this your daily driver or?
No. As a matter of fact, it's got about 63,000 miles on it, and I am made fun of daily by my friends for not driving it.
Of course.
She's a queen.
Now the carbon fiber, the skin, so the non-carbon fiber fender and stuff is still underneath, or is this like a remake in carbon fiber?
Good question. So that was another thing that I wanted done is I wanted to keep my Cybon carbon fiber fenders. So those are carbon fiber fenders with a carbon fiber over the top. Yeah, the wide body kit.
Oh.
So the kit itself
When I
isn't
brought-
made of carbon fiber.
I'm sorry, say again.
So the kit itself, like all the wide body stuff, it's not made of carbon fiber. It's just got carbon fiber on
sir.
top.
No, sir. No.
Okay.
That's not available on my car.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's that one kit's available for my car, and that's it. So.
Yeah. All right. So the big question is, what comes next with this thing?
So I started collecting drift parts from FDF
Let's
Racing and Voodoo.
Okay.
And I kind of have an addiction with chrome, so I think I'm gonna chrome the suspension and try and see what I can do underneath.
Jeez,
Cool.
that's like Truck Boy. Holy, that's gonna be sick.
Yeah, that is.
But what are
pretty
the
sick.
drift parts for?
So instead of taking off OEM parts and chroming them, like FDF Racing makes a spring bucket,
Yep.
which I can put the bags in, and it's really an intricate, visually appealing looking part, and chromed it looks amazing. They also have a diff brace that looks really good, and then I got camber arms from Voodoo that look really nice. So I picked a bunch of visually appealing parts, but I didn't like any of the OEM ones, and it seems like drifting parts is the only place to go for some visually looking parts that
Right.
are good.
They're the pretty ones and all the
They do. The
fluorescent
spring buckets are
colors.
amazing by FDF. They're for a G35, but in talking to them, they were great. They actually fixed them to where they should fit a G37. We will see.
Oh, sick.
Awesome, man. Well, sounds like you've got a plan.
Yeah.
Hardjohn, would you like to pick a spot on the board?
I think this one's gonna be definitely. I'm stuck. I'm in the middle.
I hear "Do It" chants from the production department.
Do it.
I mean,
What are
all
the
things
choices on the
considered,
board?
it is a very complete build. The choices are selected, maybe, and spotter's guide. Kind of like the three tiers of will you be featured or where will it show up. I think everyone's going to show up somewhere in the magazine.
I'm partial to my build.
Of course. I'm letting Hardjohn do this one. We do have a Nissan issue coming up, so it only seems fitting
Woo.
that we squeeze this thing in there.
All right.
John, thank you very much for submitting and for calling in, dude. We appreciate you. And yeah, we're going to be in touch.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
I appreciate you guys.
Thanks,
Have a
man.
great rest of the day. Thanks for looking at the build. It's my honor.
Likewise, man.
Have a great one. Bye-bye.
You too.
I will
It's
say-
interesting. I feel like a lot of people, when they talk about like what they're doing next, they're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna like make it faster." Like they do kind of like the
So nonchalant.
aesthetic stuff first, and
Right.
then they'll like build the engine and stuff. It's interesting that he's like just like trying to go like really like into the aesthetics and like
Yeah,
even going
yeah.
underneath and like thinking about like the whole 360
Yeah,
of the
it's
car.
like how many people are actually gonna see that stuff?
I
And it's
appreciate the detail.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a car for this guy, but
like, yeah.
you know.
You got to be that person at the car show with the giant mirror
Yeah.
that slides it under.
It's a sculpture.
But then if you put a mirror, they can see that your carbon fiber is fake.
Yeah, they see it on the inside. It's one or the other.
We don't let them see that.
So we have another. Oh,
Ooh.
hell yeah! Wait,
Ooh.
what? Sick. Yes.
Is that a 2J swapped?
Yeah, it is. Your headlights kind of suck, dude. I'm sorry. I love this whole truck, but those headlights need some work.
What do you mean?
They don't fit, dog.
Buddy, it's just a little funky.
Just a little, like
It
It's
kind
just-
of looks like a dog.
1/3 of the. It doesn't.
A
fit.
dog or a
Yeah.
I
duck?
see it.
No
No, I
dog.
see it. Like square
Oh,
on,
like a bulldog? Like a
with his little tongue sticking out in the
Yeah,
middle
it's
there.
cute. It's cute.
the grill's like
Art kid over here. I'm like, he looks like a dog.
woof woof woof.
This does look friggin' sweet, though. This
Man.
looks so fun.
Shaved engine bay, everything's tucked, so beautiful. I do like those
It's
sparkle
a
seats.
96. Does that mean the grill is swapped and not the headlights? 1996.
I don't know. I like it.
We're gonna find out shortly,
I know
but
that you.
I have
are-
no nothing.
not emotion. Lou Performance is the club or team is representing.
Furiosa.
Capable of 1,000
Ooh,
horsepower
look
plus.
at that back end.
Hold up.
Just the way it. This is
Hell
good.
yeah. Wait, those real TEs?
Those are TRDEs.
Uh-oh. We don't
Oh, interesting.
we don't build things with 1,000 horsepower and put fake rims on them. Those better be some TEs, dog.
I doubt those are fake TEs. Oh, this is 1,000 horsepower.
This thing looks like sick.
That paint is wicked. I like this.
Oh.
Looks
Oh,
fun.
nice.
Side exit.
This looks really fun. Is it street legal? I want to say probably
it has
not.
to be.
Oh wait,
How many of
was
your
there a
friends
plate?
have you helped move?
Did the video go around to the back?
Yeah,
I
it
need to
did.
see if there's a plate.
There's a plate cover on
Ooh,
it.
it's running in the video. Cool.
Oh, I wish I could hear it.
Vroom, vroom, vroom,
This
vroom.
is a mental 2J build. Props to you, man. Louis or Louis? This thing rocks. Wait.
This thing does rock.
Oh, I thought I saw killer glass, like glass coolant things, but no. That's
Yeah,
not
this
a
thing's-
plate.
Wait, those like
Supra
are those the
taillights
taillights?
integrated into the bottom
That's crazy.
Those Tacomas had Toyota stamped on the back, did they not?
on the tailgate.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did he get removed?
What was up with those taillights?
There
They're, like,
was,
at the
I think it
bottom?
was Supra taillights molded into the bumper at
That's
the bottom.
crazy.
That's a pretty nice touch.
Wait,
Well, I'm digging.
can
through
we
this
go
thing.
back to that?
I think it's gonna loop in a sec.
Oh, maybe right here after the.
I like the explosion-shaped exhaust cutout too. That's a nice detail. Sometimes people just put this like ugly square plate where they're
Mhm.
gonna put the exhaust.
That's true.
This almost gets in on the engine alone. This is ridiculous.
Man. Toyota issue or truck issue?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, considering the Toyota issue is gone,
Yep.
I'm gonna have to say the truck one.
Mm-hmm.
Honk, honk.
But address.
There
Get
you
your
go.
trucks ready.
All right, let's talk to him.
That's
Oh, that
crazy.
is
Those
a
are
Supra
Supra
taillight. That's
taillights.
a
That's
later.
crazy. We have.
At least
we
I
have
think
to
that's
ask
what
about
it
that.
is. All right,
That's-
do we have Louis? I'm sorry, I don't know which way you say it.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yo, what's
Hey.
going on, man?
How's it going?
First of
Much, guys.
all,
how we doing today?
I'm doing good, man.
A
Are
lot better
those-
now.
Yeah, Harjon's elated. Are those Supra taillights molded into the back bumper?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They are.
Hell
That's
yeah.
crazy.
And are those real TEs?
Unfortunately, the budget between the engine and transmission, we couldn't get T's. So
We got the TRDs, right?
yeah, exactly, TRDEs. But that's the setup that we have on her now. I got a set of RPF ones. Those are the ones that we usually have on the truck.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the Toyo tires. So
All right, acceptable.
But
Awesome.
yeah. That's
Uh,
just for shows and looks.
What is this thing's purpose?
Well, honestly, it started out as a simple build for me to drive around, go to Cars and Coffee, and all the good stuff. But then, it's like, let me just go ahead and start getting a little bit more crazy. And this is the end result. So,
That's crazy.
nothing street legal. Yes, it is street legal.
Hell yeah.
We drive it around the block every once in a while with the guys, but that's pretty much it. Honestly, it barely has, I would say, like 10 miles into her since the whole build.
Wow. Are you waiting on a tune? Is it not tuned yet?
Well, what I'm doing right now is just taking her out for a couple of car shows, and luckily we have gotten a couple of awards and trophies with her. And once I'm done with that, maybe mid-July, August, I'm thinking about taking her down for the final tune to get the number that we're looking for.
Sick, man.
Jeez.
Oh, you're in Florida. You can drive whatever the hell you want on the street. All right, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Are you planning on taking this to the track or drag strip or anything like that?
Nah, not really. Honestly, I want to enjoy it. It's like I said, I want to drive it for every weekend purpose, Sunday drive. I
Hell
want
yeah.
this unit to be drivable. I don't want to be stuck in a track where I gotta wait half an hour, 45 minutes to an hour for one pass or one run, and then
Yeah,
you gotta wait
yeah.
again. And so
Amen.
Yeah, dude. Proper
I want
street
to
truck.
want to be able to enjoy it. That's the whole purpose.
This looks really fun. It's absolutely bonkers. Now, what is happening in the front? I'm very confused. Are the taillight or is the grill swapped, or are the headlights just like H4 something or other?
So, yeah, the headlights are H4 HID conversions. They on the sides they light up as driver lamps or driver lights, and then the front bumper and the front lower part they are out of a '96 Toyota 4Runner.
Oh.
Okay.
That's why it looks a little bit different. Yeah.
Oh wait, so is that the bottom half of your front bumper? Is that all custom?
Nah, it's out of Toyota. but
Oh,
it
you just
fits,
put the
you know.
Forerunner. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it fits without any problem. But everything
That's
else in the front, it's a stock grill. Yes, the headlights are just like you mentioned. That HID conversion. So
Cool, man. This thing's rad. I think as we assemble a truck issue, most of our trucks are like what people think of when they think about trucks, like big, tall. I think small trucks that are low and make power is a highly underrepresented segment,
I agree.
and I'm a big fan. So
Thanks.
let me take this one from you, Tar John.
Hell yeah.
I gotta get up with my.
It's already a Toyota, so you know my answer.
Yeah, we knew.
And it is. Oh yeah. Look at this. Look at this beautiful truck.
I don't even want to put a pin in this picture.
Where's it going? Where's it going? Maybe. Oh. Suspense.
All right.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah, dude. I don't know if you saw the video results there, but we've put you on the selected side of our big cork board, and yeah, we will be in touch. This belongs in a truck issue, representing for the
Thanks.
slammed small trucks out there. I respect it.
Oh yeah, and I really do appreciate that. Honestly, there's a lot of market out there, and a lot of these mini trucks that need to get exposure. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hell yeah, man. If you're listening out there and you have a cool mini truck, please hit us up. I love mini trucks so much. That's like pinnacle car culture for me. But dude, we really appreciate you submitting and of course calling in to chat about it with us. Thank you very much. And yeah, we're going to be in touch.
Yeah, thanks, Lewis.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Appreciate you guys.
See you later, man.
Yep.
Oh, I'll read some of the comments.
That thing slapped.
Yeah, that was cool.
That
That was so cool.
yeah, it's so nice. So nice. I did like the little duckbill wing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
he had
It
on
looked
the,
really
on
good
the
with that.
tailgate.
With like the lifted section on the
Yeah,
ends.
yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
not just a straight
It's
like
nice.
NASCAR wing.
I wonder if that's like specifically aerodynamic. Like, do you think by the time it goes, the wind goes down the bed, like it splits up? I don't know.
Probably in some fashion. I don't know if it's been like CFD tested, but you know,
It's just because
it's got downforce of some nature.
it's got the downforce.
It's got some of
It's
it.
got the aura. That's all it needs.
Yeah, yeah. Photos by CG says you would have loved mini trucking nationals. I absolutely would have. Please send us photos.
My friend
I
has
love
a
mini
mini
trucks.
truck, and it's just like it's just so fun.
They are the
It's
best.
so fun.
And you know what's cool about mini trucks? They're kind of like the I don't know what the right comparison is. I want to say like a Honda Civic in a way. Let me explain. A Civic can be essentially anything at this point, right? You can have a time attack car, you can have a drag car, you can have a show car, you can have a camper vehicle out of your Honda
Could have
Civic.
a
Like, you
drift
know,
car,
it can be
yeah.
all of those things. I like that about mini trucks. Way back when I was like getting into cars, when like car shows were this like phenomenon, the mini trucks were always the most wild thing, especially back in the days of like hydraulics. Like the bed would
Mhm.
stand up off the truck and like
Oh,
rotate
yeah.
around and then like have full entertainment installs and stuff like that. There's just mini truck people know what's up.
It was like having the whole Tonka's playset in your car. It's just
Some of them quite literally do have that in the car.
I will say though, like over the weekend, I did have to help one of my buddies. Like he was tearing down his deck, and we were taking all this stuff to the dump. We got into the truck, and one of my favorite things to do in a truck is bench seat.
I was
And then you
gonna
get
say, steal the
three
aux
big
cord.
old freaking grown men, and we're just like huddled together, and we're driving to the dump. It was my favorite part.
Hell yeah.
Driving to the dump.
Rich
Three-
says
in
something
the-
important about automotive history. Mini trucks started the airbag trend. If you
Oh.
didn't know, now you know.
Yeah, because they do need them.
So what do we have here? Oh my God, look at that interior. We have Steven
Holy.
Pena's Audi
Whoa.
A8L W12. Oh,
I'm like,
damn.
it's like a Vegas Miami nightclub.
No kidding.
I need to see more. Do we have video?
Oh, those wheels are gangster.
That paint might be super fire. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Jeez.
Wait, what's happening on the roof too? Do you guys see that?
Starlight on the door cards. That's nice.
Interior alone is insane.
Okay.
Yeah, Starlight door cards is crazy. There's a
Nice.
fridge. Love it.
Man.
Love to see it. I think it's so funny.
Steven, I need you to pick me up from the airport.
Right?
Most expensive Uber Black.
Wow.
There's a real sense of like DIY here, and I kind of respect that.
German beer in the back.
Is this a local car?
Oh, look at. Oh.
Whoa, what's happening on the
Is
roof?
that grip tape?
That looks like grip
It
tape.
does look like grip tape. It's like actual stars on the. On
yeah,
the top.
but can you kickflip a car? It's just
Turns out, yes.
It would be cool to see that at night. I'm sure it would be like super like reflective and
Oh yeah,
Right.
you're right.
Would look
Like
really-
seeing, yeah.
I don't know if the paint looks better from farther away. I kind of feel like, yeah, it does. Like in the sun, it's like
I do like
vibrant.
how in shadows it's pretty much black until the sun hits it.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, pretty sick.
Hey,
Yo.
Steven.
Oh my god, we got a video. What's up, dude?
Hey, how's it going, man? What's
This
up?
thing is wicked, dude. Can you tell us a bit about the car from what we might not have seen there? What's going on here?
Yeah, it's a W12 super rare car. Obviously, first time I seen one of them was in the movie Transporter.
Oh,
Hell
jeez.
yeah.
I got hooked, and that was my passion. And it took me over 5 years looking for it because it's so rare in the States.
Damn.
Wow. Do you know like how many were made in total?
When I contacted Audi, they gave me a certificate that I have one of 13 that was sold in the States.
Oh,
Wow.
That's
sick.
insane.
It's like Corvette level. That's so good.
So what is the paint?
Well, it's actually not paint; it's wrap.
Oh, what?
Oh, I've
Ah.
never seen that color
That's
before.
crazy.
Yeah, midnight Phantom purple wrap.
Oh.
It looks. It has so much depth.
Yeah, that's crazy for a vinyl wrap. And then the roof. What's happening there?
The roof is a black glitter wrap.
Okay.
Okay. Does it reflect more like at night or?
Yeah, nighttime gas station shots are amazing.
Oh,
I
sick.
believe it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's totally sick at nighttime. But daytime doesn't really look like that, just like grip tape, like you said.
Yeah.
As far as the kick flip comment,
Yeah.
it's not long enough to do a kick flip.
It's okay, man. You got to keep trying.
It's a boat.
So how much of this is like your own work? Is there a lot of DIY going on here?
Yeah, I did the door cards myself. I got the idea for the new Rolls Royce that came out.
Hell yeah.
I seen it on the door cards. I was like, I gotta make this work somehow. So I got it wired. So when you close the door, the lights turn off. When you open the door, the lights turn on.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
The factory.
I like
I
that.
didn't do the roof because I just couldn't touch it. It's too expensive.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you at all. Don't mess with that.
I mean, there's nothing on this car is cheap. I just got my headlights done, and I was scared of doing that because each headlight, I believe, is about $2,500 for one headlight.
Wow.
So, and there's no aftermarket stuff for this car.
No
whatsoever.
doubt.
Everything's like super rare. The only aftermarket parts I could find is from an S8.
Damn. Yeah, tell us about, like, obviously there's no aftermarket support. So when it comes down to like something you want to change, do you have to like tailor your expectations to be like, oh, I can't alter this or I can change this?
It's pretty much like this car has been like a kid of the family, raising this thing up, asking for help wherever which way I can get. So nothing in this car is me alone. This has been like a whole family effort with all my friends and everybody.
I love that.
I'm trying to make this come to reality because, like I said, there's no aftermarket support. There's no body kits. There's nothing. I talked to a guy from TGK Motorsports to help me out with the dump box for the air suspension because it's still on, believe it or not, a factory airbag still.
Oh, wow. They haven't. So are there mods for you to just like slam it?
With the dump box, it allows me to drop the car pretty much on a chassis. It goes down that low, and I get no error codes, no limp mode, and nothing on the transmission or anything like that.
Hell yeah.
That's wicked.
I like how unique this is. We were talking about like weird cars being modified. Like this is a one of 13 in the US. That is so ridiculously rare.
Like you just never see them.
And I think the chances of us doing a VIP issue seem to be increasing with each episode because every time Rich says absolutely off camera here.
Yeah.
Our in-house VIP enthusiast. Rich, would you like to do the honors?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my god. We're not gonna repeat what he just said.
That one stays off the air. We have a guest appearance. Our in-house VIP enthusiast is going to take today's VIP submission from the homie Steven.
He is our
You got a pin?
very important person today.
Hey, that has a low battery warning, by the way. I don't know if that's a concern.
Ooh. Just little sound effects. Where's it gonna go?
Bum, bum, bum.
Sick.
Steven, thank you very much for submitting that and for calling in to chat with us. It's cool having like a video chat. That was fun. I wish we could do that more. But yeah, we really appreciate obviously your effort and the passion for the car, and just showcasing something super odd and unique and something that most people may have never seen or may never see again. So it's really cool to see something taken to this level. And yeah, we're gonna be in touch, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Just the wave.
And you gotta love it when no one makes anything for your car and you still find every
I can't
way
imagine what that's like.
Yeah,
like
a
that seems
240
hard.
literally. Yeah,
I have infinite aftermarket to choose from.
That's why it makes it so much more special.
Yeah,
and
every
so much
240
more
sold.
rewarding when
I
you're
love
done.
it.
You're like, oh my god, I made this like all myself.
Yeah,
Just
wow,
make that
holy crap.
W12 engine just crazy powerful. That'd be fun.
4 out of 4.
We got Luke in the chat and he says, I want Rich to put a picture of me on the wall like a proud dad.
That sounds like Luke.
So let's get a pic of Luke up here.
Oh, we're trying to save our production
Oh,
here.
look what's on the screen.
What the hell? Oh my god, an EV6
Oh,
GT. Edmund just coming through
Ah.
like a wrecking ball.
A ball and a China shop.
God damn. Almost killed me here.
Whoa.
We got an EV6
I love how
GT.
none of it was
Wow.
on
Yeah,
camera.
Adam, catchphrase. Is that my computer?
That is, what's cool? I haven't seen a single one of these modified until now.
Yeah.
This is one of those things where last auto show, the auto show before last, we went around and we found all the EVs coming from manufacturers that an enthusiast like us, like our audience, like our staff, might appreciate or might want to modify. And this was on there, and I was like, surely somebody is going to modify one. Well,
There
here
you
we are. Full-blown RGB LED, just like my computer build at home interior. Some big bronze wheels that I don't recognize right away, but I'm sure we'll get into it. Is that a carbon fiber hood? That's not.
It looks like a
No.
fender.
There's certainly no way.
Is that how the clamshell like fender goes on? Oh no, it is the full hood. Holy shit.
I don't know what these look like stock.
I mean, the shape
So
is still the
it's-
same.
Oh, it
It's
looks
hard
like
for me to,
a
like-
wrap. It looks like a carbon fiber.
Is that what it is? Hold on,
Yeah.
I gotta dig in.
Maybe.
It
dig
says
it
not
in.
for everybody.
Arc Performance Lowering Springs. Adro spoiler. Oh, so Adro's already
friend.
moving on parts. That's interesting.
Are those stock seats? Does it say anything?
We're getting there. Alex. Oh, so those are Rahana wheels. Rahana means rep. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, look at that.
ST Stek STEK carbon
UT4.
PPF. Okay, so it is carbon fiber PPF. So it's not just like, oh, here's my fake carbon fiber wrap. It's like a protective film. So I'm on board.
we good?
Hard on, don't mess with our technology.
He always wants to touch things.
Too much. Carbon fiber parts. I mean, here's how I feel without talking to the owner yet. Here's how I feel. This isn't that modified. It is lowered on some springs. It's got wheels and tires, and it's got an Adro spoiler, and then a bunch of carbon fiber PPF, carbon mirror caps, and some carbon fiber interior.
But
That said, how else do you modify this? And more importantly,
Yeah.
we need cars for the EV and hybrid drivetrain issue. And it's the very first EV6 GT I've seen modified. It looks
Yeah,
fun. There's a
same.
bear in the seat, I think.
yeah, there's a friend.
And I think like some of the stuff isn't listed. Like the ambient lighting is listed.
You know what's crazy? You know what I missed from early 2000s car culture?
What's that?
You guys remember Domo?
Yes.
yeah.
The big
yeah.
brown square?
Yeah.
He was everywhere. Where is he
should
gone?
he should be your new passenger.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna revive Domo.
Just ride the HOV lane. Let's talk to the owner here. Let's talk to Timothy. I want to find out more.
Timothy
I'm
Lyon.
very curious. Timothy,
Hey,
are
what's
you
up?
with us, dog?
God,
Yo,
word
what's
up.
up, dude?
How's it
If I
going?
could mute
How's it
your
going?
mic, I would.
This is pretty wicked, man. I've been waiting for somebody to modify an EV6 GT, and I believe you're the first that I've seen, at least. Is there more? Do you guys have like a club? Is there a Facebook group? Do you know of other people modifying the car?
Not really. I've had a real tough time modifying this. There's almost nothing available for this car.
Of
So you
course.
are right. It is very low modified because there's almost no parts available for the car. So every person I've been talking to, I've either had to help them make parts for the car or I've had to find other people who can make them. There's just really nothing. If you go on Google and look for them, you find nothing,
Of course.
specifically the GT. There's just nothing there. So it's been a real pain in the butt trying to actually make this car look good, but not overdo it.
So was the Adro part? The Adro thing is for the car, right?
Yeah, so there's the Adro spoiler on the back. Funny thing is the Adro makes 4 different parts. They make a splitter, they make a diffuser, side
no way.
skirts, and a spoiler. But only 2 of them are for the GT. I've been complaining to them a bunch that they make 4 different parts for the car, but only 2 for the performance edition for it.
I gotcha. So you're obviously like on the hunt for whatever's available on the aftermarket or what's coming out. You keeping an ear to the ground for that kind of thing? Are you looking to do more? I imagine you are.
Yeah, most of the information I get is straight out of Korea. There's a couple different parts I want to get. Neotech over there has some really cool brake systems, suspension, but it's really pricey. I haven't really got into that yet. I do want to swap out all the rotors and everything and make them look a little bit better. Rohana, thankfully, has some really nice looking wheels. There's only a couple of different models that actually work with my car, and this ended up being one of them, was the RFX 11s. So I wanted to get bronze, make it look nice. Bronze is very
It's a good
overused, I feel like, but it just fit the car really well.
Oh, dude, bronze wheels on a gray car is A plus. I'm all about
it's
it.
top tier, and it makes the brakes pop even more. I like that.
Now I'm curious, from like, I know this is kind of off topic and not really modification specific, but how has your experience with the car been? What are these things like?
They're pretty quick. I live in upstate New York, and I use this as a daily driver. I drive this 365 days a year, whatever season it is. I've driven this through 1 foot of snow before. This thing, this thing's been through a ton. So, I just throw some winter wheels on it, and then it just had the same exact thing on it. Nothing changes besides just the winter wheels, and then back to the summer wheels. But
what kind of mileage are you working with?
It's pretty low. Maybe 230 in the summer. And then once winter hits is maybe 170. I only work a mile from home,
nice.
So I don't have to really worry about that. But it's definitely a pain in the butt for trying to do shows with this. I just did a Massachusetts show recently, and it was a real pain in the butt trying to find a charger, especially with Tesla. And there's different things you have to jump through and lots of hoops.
Of course. Now, how much mileage have you put on the car?
I only have about 10,000 miles on it so far. I've had it for about 18 months.
I got you.
She's a baby. She's a baby.
So no problems.
Yeah, I haven't had it super long.
Wow.
Yeah, mate, this is exciting. I think you're onto something. It's cool that you're also like scouring internationally for aftermarket parts, because I think it's safe to say, as far as we know, this will remain the most modified EV6 GT, because it sounds like you're going to be the first one to find stuff as it comes out, and you're going to have it on the car sooner than most. So
now,
yeah,
I got a good question, Timothy. If you could, as of today, right now, somehow magically create any part for this car, what would you create first?
Probably better suspension. I've scoured everywhere all over the world for a nice bag setup, and there's not one single bag setup specifically for the GT. There is for the other models, but it's just so hard to get parts for the GT. Whatever is in the mechanics of the car, it's almost impossible to find a GT version.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. That's cool to hear.
There was 2 parts available for a lowering. It was the arc lowering springs and then the KW coilovers, which are about $5,000. So I just went with the arc lowering springs to see how that would work for now.
Yeah, we gotta wait for the max speeding rods to come out. Oh man, but yeah, man. Hopefully you get some more access to better parts. At least you know where to look in Korea. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. And I think as we put together the EV and hybrid drivetrain issue later in the year, I'm hoping by then you have access to more mods, and I would love for this to be in there. I think we put it, I don't know, where do you feel like, Harjon?
I think as of right now, I think it's pretty much in the maybe section.
Can we do like the high maybes though? Like
high
a maybe,
maybes,
but over to the left a little?
It is,
like
yeah,
close
because
to
right now,
close to the selected side?
I think
3 categories isn't enough. Let's add another subcategory.
EV. Just put it right in between the two. Yeah. I think there's a good chance we'll be in touch. And please stay in touch with us as you find more mods and change things up. You can always shoot us a DM on Instagram or email us, because I want to put you in, man. I think you're onto something here.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm working diligently on it. Since I sent you guys this video I made 48 hours ago, I've put low glows on it, and I've also blacked out a bunch of the outside of it.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So definitely upgrading it constantly.
Awesome, man. Yeah, the more modified, the more we can cram this thing in. I think we're gonna find a spot, so we'll be in touch, man.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for calling in,
Thank
dude.
you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Did you guys see the comments on YouTube?
I'm getting there right
Luke
now.
says Rainbow Road. Timothy's
Oh, yeah.
undefeated in Mario Kart.
Truly.
Interior gives hardcore EDC vibes.
EDC?
Yeah.
Gus says PPF carbon ? Yeah, that is what it is. But yeah,
That's
is
exciting. I look forward to
was
like
exciting.
seeing how it develops and
same.
you know.
Been looking for more like exciting, fun EVs. So that checks the
It's
checks
weird
the boxes.
because I guess technically an EV can be as like boring as possible, but still
Most of them are.
sporty. You know what I mean?
To a degree. I mean, fast doesn't necessarily translate to sporty sometimes.
Not necessarily, but like I mean, to
Like
the
a
average
Tesla.
person.
What was the shitty one? The Model S P100 or P85D.
P80, yeah.
Garbage vehicle. It's just fast in a straight line.
Oh,
Garbage vehicle. So I wouldn't call it sporty. It's just fast.
Those are wider than Model 3s, right? I
think so.
I always assumed that they would be better at like handling and things like that, but I guess it's their first iteration and you can't get everything right.
That's exactly it. It was a bit of a mismatch of parts. With that said, I think that is the end for this episode at least. We've got some fun stuff coming next week and the week after, so you obviously want to stay tuned. We're going to work on some cool projects here in the studio that we can't talk about right now, but I'm sure you'll be hearing about it in the near future.
Yeah, we wrapped up. Oh, sorry.
Don't forget to sign up at tunerbattlegrounds.com/register if you're going to Impact on May 3rd in Dallas.
Gotta double check that
I know
out.
it's in Texas. Hold on, let me check. You guys can talk while I check.
Remember,
No,
it
we're
is
gonna
in
stare
Austin.
awkwardly.
It's in Austin, Texas.
Austin,
My
Texas.
Austin,
bad, my
Texas.
bad. Austin,
TBG
Texas.
Live is on. We are
Sponsored
active.
by Liquid Molly.
And if for those who don't know, when you sign up for a TBG Live, at that like event, you'll have the the TBG voting. So you'll start the day. Everyone will start like voting, and then by the award ceremony, you'll have someone who's won the TBG Live award, and then you get a feature in the magazine.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
So
if you're gonna be at the show, anyways, you know.
yeah, you're showing your car. Might as well get a sick feature out of it.
Okay, and just like always, you know where you can get your issues. We do have all the bam, 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 bam. Links in the sidebar, description below. So you can see pretty much we have all of our newest issues. Again, 178 double issue is on the website for sale.
Yay.
Pick one up. I will pack it with love.
That's right. And yeah, until next time, don't forget to send in your car submissions so we can roast you or tell you how awesome your car is. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all your applicable social media. We are out there under PassMag. And yeah, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, send your
Bye,
cars in.
everybody. Go Leafs, go.
Go Leafs, go.